So here we are, the season finale of season 4 and what looks to be a showdown between Teddy, Franklin and Alton. So what's next, what's going to happen in the season finale, and how are they going to leave the storyline in the build up to season 5? I'm diving deep into the trailer for episode 10, so welcome back to MovieBot. Let's talk Snowfall season 4 and the season finale. So hope you're doing great and welcome to another Snowfall video, this time breaking down the trailer for episode 10 and just a quick one and a few thoughts on episode 9 because to me it was one of the very best episodes I've seen of Snowfall, if not the best episode that Snowfall have produced. I thought they got everything spot on with Franklin's cold ruthless nature and his return as a character. He played the chess moves that he needed to make to kill Manboy and Khadija, the second with Louis' help, but just in general episode 9 felt like a season finale. It was that good of an episode and it's going to be difficult for them to top episode 9 if I'm going to be honest with you, but let's see what they do with the season finale and how they leave the storyline in the lead up to season 5. So let's dive deep into that trailer and talk about what we saw and what's to come. Let's start with the episode description for the season finale, which reads: Franklin's family is fractures, Teddy makes a difficult decision, and Gustavo chooses a new path. And one thing we do know is with the storyline with Irene's character now being dead and buried, so it now moves on to Alton, Franklin's father, and this is where we come to the fractures of Franklin's family, which this video will heavily center on. But there were a couple of scenes of Teddy at the scene of the crime where Irene crashed her car and where he killed her, and at the end of their last episode all eyes are definitely going to be on Alton after Teddy asked Franklin what they're going to do about his father, because he was involved as much as Irene was, giving her all the ammo for the article, giving her all the names and everything involved including the CIA and Teddy. But from this trailer, one thing I do want to say is Reed and Franklin Saint dynamic, it definitely works. I love the dynamic between the two and I really hope they continue working together going into season 5, but the trailer shows something else. Of course trailers are manipulated in different ways, but it seems as if Franklin will go up against Teddy, and you can argue and you can say that he's used Franklin Saint just like a pawn. He'll try and get rid of them just like he did Irene to cover his back and to cover his tracks. And Franklin Saint, he isn't a kid anymore. He's not the kid that we met in season 1. He knows the position that he's held in under Teddy, and the only reason Teddy has looked out for Franklin is because it was in his best interests. But now Franklin and Alton, they don't really matter to Teddy that much. So in this line of business, everybody is replaceable, and those are the words of Teddy himself. So just keep that in mind, everybody is always replaceable. But the conversation that we heard in the trailer between Alton and Franklin, Alton said that the agency won't want to protect him once he's done with him, and I can actually see a scenario play out where Alton does kill Teddy because he's now exposed and the CIA don't want nothing to do with him. So I can see Alton killing Teddy or Franklin killing Teddy in response to Teddy killing Alton. It could play out in so many ways because nobody is really safe. Franklin tells Alton that Teddy is a trained killer, and in response Alton asks, "Are you afraid of him?" Which Franklin says, "Of course I am, aren't you?" And I really think Alton isn't afraid of him. He's been around long enough to know the game and how the system works, and although he did make a snakish kind of play with Irene, it was with the intentions to do best by his family and to protect his family. Of course it was the wrong play, he should never have spoken to Irene, but his intentions were to always protect his family and put them first. I think we'll see that in the next episode. Alton will try and protect his family. And next we hear a conversation between Franklin and Teddy where Teddy says they will all burn for this, and Franklin saying he doesn't take too kindly to threats. So what threat did Teddy make? Did Teddy threaten his family? Did Teddy threaten his father Alton? Because we did see Alton taking cover with a gun, Franklin shooting at someone, and Alton meeting Teddy, telling him that he doesn't really want to kill him, but he will kill him if it's to protect what he loves. And it goes back to me saying despite his mistakes with telling Irene, his intentions will always be to protect his family, and Teddy replying with, he'll always feel the exact same way. It's really hard not to see a showdown between Alton and Teddy. Now I think Franklin will go on to protect his father and tell Teddy that he ain't touching him, and this will force Teddy's hand. So I'm really intrigued to see how they leave it for season 5 because I do like the dynamics between Teddy and Franklin, but equally they're at a crossroad and Teddy is at the point of no return as well. And I just want to touch on a comment on my previous video with a shift of a few characters, and it was a comment on my review and recap videos by one of the regulars, Edmund Dantes. He said that Leon and Jerome are both changing right in front of our eyes. Did you all see the regret in Leon's eyes when Khadija was killed? Edmund also echoed my thoughts that I've made all season with Jerome's heart not really being in the game, and he has questioned Franklin a number of times this season, telling him that he's been wrong with every decision that he's made, on top of Louis being shot. So I can really see him being at a crossroad. Will Franklin have an exit plan like Edmund wrote in his comments, or will he end up just dead or in jail? Because how long can they really survive this now? Sure, they got rid of a threat in Manboy and Khadija, but in this line of work there will always be one threat after another and another war after another war, just like Arby said in the last episode. And Leon, he really has regret in his eyes, killing a baby girl. He's never really recovered from it. Jerome has been questioning Franklin more than ever this season, so Franklin's saying, just like Edmund said in his comments, he needs an exit plan. My prediction a while ago was I could see Franklin killing his own father, but I definitely don't think that will happen now. So drop all your predictions down below for the season finale. What do you think they'll do with Alton and Teddy? Where do you think they'll leave this with Franklin saying heading into season 5? And drop all your thoughts and predictions down below for everybody else on Jerome's character and Leon and Louis as well. And of course, if you're new to the channel, remember to smash the subscribe button if you want to see everything Snowfall and Power Universe related. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.